Hi there. Today is it's August 5th, but it feels like October. What the fuck? It's like freezing outside. Anyway, I'm working on this project and I'm so excited about it. It just feels like every day I get a little bit more clarity as to what it is I'm doing. And so what I'm working on right now is a workbook. And as I'm working on the workbook, I'm getting more clarity into every level of trauma that I'm talking about us healing. And what I'm seeing is there's the shadow side of it, the things that we're believing that are not true, which to me is what I call fuckery. And then I see the other side of it, which is the side of bringing it to the light and aligning with the light through our hearts. And so I'm working on the workbook. I'm also doing these videos every day to get a little bit more clarity into everything that I'm doing. But what I've really started loving lately are cards and putting things on cards so that it's easy for people to pick a certain card every day and work with that aspect of self. And so what I actually did today, I've been using these cards that I kind of wrote on. I wrote on one side what we want to do, and on the other side what is pulling us from center, from grounding, from self. And so what I did today, I just sat down and I was so pulled to make these cards beautiful and meaningful. And so that is what I did, and I'm so excited about it. I actually sent them to the printer and I'm waiting for them to get printed tonight. I love my friends at UPS just know, they know how I am when I have a project and how excited I get to hold it in my hands. So I'm seeing different elements of this workbook and really different aspects of my work and how I want this all to work together. And the cool part of this is the book that I had written a few years ago is called The Other Side of Fuckery. And to me, fuckery literally is the things in our lives that are trapping us because of what we believe to be true. So I find it really interesting that I literally won an award. Actually, I won 2 awards for that book. And it's just really helped me. Oh, my dog's, I don't know, he eats a lot of grass. He eats a lot of sticks. He eats a lot of stuff he shouldn't be eating. And now he's getting sick. Okay. That was fun. Anyway, so I just see more and more every day of what I want to do with people, how I want to work with people, different levels of events that I can hold. I want to have events. I want to have online workshops. I want to have healing circles. And so I was talking about the book. Yeah, so I won 2 awards for this book, and it's helped me kind of get back in touch with what the book taught me, what I learned as I was writing it, what I was going through. And really, the purpose of the book was me helping people through their trauma, which is fuckery. And so now that's really what I want to do. And this workbook to me is just so beautiful and so fantastic because I love workbooks. I always have since I was a little kid. I've always loved workbooks. So this one has beautiful imagery. It has stories. It has letters to the younger part of us that is afraid or angry or has been hurt. It has practical actions as to what to do to get through it, to express ourselves, to be able to face our fears, to be able to feel our emotions and notice our thoughts. There are, places where we journal what's in our hearts. there's just so much to this workbook, and I just see that what it's doing is it's putting together all of the things that I love to do with people and that worked for me. The things that really worked for me. And like I've said so many times, it's the cancer journeys that I was on that really, really helped me learn how to heal on my own, to really form a relationship with myself. To be honest, it's all of the challenges in my life. Like, lately I'm really facing my challenges with men and relationships and the things that I put up with and the things that I allow and the things that I don't believe I deserve. And that in itself is such a huge process for me, because it's showing me that I don't even know what a healthy relationship looks like. I don't. And so now this is showing me that I get to really sit and become intentional with what it is I want in my life. And, just really sitting in my heart and realizing that there were so many things about people that were not healthy and that were very toxic. Yet I didn't even know that it was not good for me. I just really always felt like I was supposed to want, I was supposed to need somebody's love. I was supposed to try and try and try to get somebody to love me. I was supposed to build the man up. I was supposed to fix them. I was supposed to make them feel good about themselves. I was always so focused on what I had to do in order to make this person feel good about themselves. I never looked at what I should be receiving. That's actually really huge. I've just really been sitting with this, that I've never ever looked at what I should be receiving. And there's, like I've said before, there's different versions of this, right? There's different sides of the coin. Because when we have this trauma, we don't just express one part of it. Maybe sometimes we do, I don't know. But for myself, what I realized is for years, I was very toxic. I was the toxic one in relationships. I was the angry one. I was the selfish one. I was the needy one. I was the demanding one. I was the abusive one. And then at some point it shifted. And I started to just make sure that everybody around me was happy, that I was pleasing everybody, that I was doing everything that they wanted. I didn't see my part in the relationship anymore. It was all about what I could give. And it was never about receiving. And now I see that it's this beautiful dance that we need to find, where we want to be with people that love us and want to pour into us. And I haven't been doing that. So anyway, I'm just like, I just find it fascinating that what I feel is so beautiful and so necessary is for us to love those parts of ourselves that do not feel good enough, that feel like failures, that feel worthless. We all have them. We all have them. And it's time to start talking about that, because when we shine a light on it, it's like we're bringing the light of love from our hearts onto it. And it's hard. It would be so much easier to stay comfortable in a relationship that is not good for you than get out of a bad relationship and allow a good one to show up, because then we're facing new fears that there is not a good man out there. That's my new fear. It's like, I don't fucking think there are good men out there. Like, I really don't. But now I'm facing that, because that is not true. How could it be true that in a world of 8 billion people there are no good men? It's because I didn't feel good enough. So those good men were not attracted to me because I was needy and I was over-pleasing and I was over-giving. A really healthy man wouldn't even have seen my energy, because that is not what he would have wanted in his life. So anyway, that's what I have for you today.